So today we're playing Perfect Dark for the Nintendo 64. Again, that's the title sequence. This one's made by Rare, which again put out GoldenEye, which kind of revolutionized the whole shooter genre. This was kind of like not a true sequel to it, but in terms of like technology. So we've got, I guess, the main thing. We got our save, but also I'm trying to think how I can do this. You are able to access everything from this, man. We got our multiplayer, our single player, and all that. But I think it's if I hit, you know how to.
It's combat simulator.
See, okay, so I hit start and I hit B, and now we have this fully interactive environment where I can do this, walk around. This is a whole building with all different sorts of things. I've already been here a couple times, but the first time you come here, they'll try to offer you a tour of the whole building, showing you everything. In here, there's a shooting range, there's a vehicle dock, all different little sorts of things. And this is just kind of a little addition, a little break from the regular game. I mean, I played a few missions in the story player or the single player, but I think today we're gonna try to show you a little bit of the multiplayer action, split screen. So I can hit start here, exit. We'll go to combat simulator. You will challenges. You can see we've played a couple, and then you're gonna press start. So now we got 2 players set up, and we're gonna try to go to challenge 1. Challenge 1. It tells you, breaks down. You also have these pre-made challenges, but you can also set up your other kind of like specific stuff. You can set up your number of villains and all the weapons available in your arena and whatnot. Player settings, the player. I think I'm loaded in mine. I'm loaded in mine. Both have characters on here. Start game. And it's been a little while since I picked up this game, so I have to kind of remember the controls. But for a game of this era, it doesn't look too terribly bad. We got a radar on the top screen.
Controls are a little difficult at first.
And here's our guy. I have to punch him out though. Yeah, especially when you played a new shooters like Call of Duty, like Halo, the controls definitely play quite a bit differently. But I mean, this was the typical control screen for Nintendo 64. Games like GoldenEye. They give them more like Quake and Doom. It's a little bit jumpy. It's not as smooth as some of the modern day shooters, but I can give this a gun.
Do you remember how to switch weapons?
I think. There's certain features just like auto lock and stuff, and let's see. I'm trying to remember some of the controls. B. Or A. Yeah. So A is a simple switch weapons, and there's several weapons throughout the arena here. I'm currently unarmed.
And I just killed him.
I mean, it's like a slight bit of a learning curve to pick up this game and play, but once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. Again, there's guns and there's ammo scattered throughout the arena. Oh, here we go. This isn't gonna be good. Punch him out.
Alright, exactly. Run away. Run away. I don't want to shoot you.
Shoot him. Did you shoot me? Yeah.
Yeah.
And friendly fire is on this game, but again, we work as a team, so it kind of helps, I guess. So, I mean, it's not as bad as it would normally be. There's a secret area in here. And you see Aaron here is dual wielding, which is, I guess, another feature that kind of got invented in this game.
And one thing that you can do when you create your own match is you can pick the enemies can be like cowards and they'll run away from battles, or
there's all different types
aggressive.
of like built-in kind of AI personalities for them, depending on like what style you want to train or simulate. I can just find a weapon. I think my game would be stepped up quite a bit. Just trying to avoid the enemies. I got nothing on my radar, but for some reason I've been yet to find a gun, which is normally not this hard. I don't know what's up? Like ammo on top of ammo on top of ammo. There we go. We got a dragon now. Actually, I had a falcon too the entire time. That's great. But here we got the rapid fire dragon, and I got my first kill of the game. And again, we'll read out your kill count, and I picked the weapon from him. So I'm sighting through my guns here. You can see all the different guns I have. I mean, again, there's all different types of games too. I think this is just kind of like a regular. I wouldn't say it's not called deathmatch, but it's like basically like a deathmatch. And there's capture the flag. I think there's King of the Hill for sure. There's all different little types of games you can play. One thing I miss about playing games in the 64 and the classic systems is like the split screen. Like a generation now where we're used to like online multiplayer, split screen kind of feels like lacking and dull. But when I jump into a game like this, it kind of brings me back to the glory days of just sitting down with friends and playing it through. Didn't need all like the nice little fine things to it. We got 1 minute left in this game. Yeah, I can move up and down, look up and down with my C, but it's inverted, so I've never been a huge fan of the inverted controls, but I mean, it takes me like just a quick second to realize it's inverted and I can control it fine.
This game isn't as easy to pick up as as Diddy Kong or Tony Hawk, the other two games we've done reviews on so far.
It just that it's more in-depth and there's more layered controls. There's definitely a lot more you can do. It's just not a simple gas and brake button. There's viewing, there's looking, there's cycling weapons and all that. Let's find that. I guess. So this, we only have set on one enemy. But it goes pretty quickly. Try out some different multiplayer features once this is done. Yeah, this is not our game. We got it used, and as you can see, one of the nice names someone left us. So we'll back out of that. Let's see, we've got advanced setup. We'll set up a couple things. We got all the different scenarios here. This is called combat, hold the briefcase, King of the Hill. We'll play again combat. We've got our arena. Let's try Area 52 this time. Weapons. I don't want to put these, but here's the weapon set you can look at. Let's see, teams. You can set up this, and again we're on team. Yeah, but let's go back. Let's add a simulant to this one. See, here's all your different types of player styles. We'll just add a easy sim to the match. And that. Now let's add him to the yellow team. So he's paired with, again, there's all these different teams. Let's go back, and then we are good to go. When we start the match unarmed, which is not something you see in a traditional shooter, but puts everybody in a fair advantage. Opposed to like someone playing further in the game and having more perks and unlocking more weapons. Everybody starts pretty equally. This one's an easy sim, so he kind of just runs and shoots. But I punched him out pretty easily. So I mean, I can definitely turn the difficulty and make him a lot more dangerous. But for this, I got another one. That was easy sim. So we got a meat sim and an easy sim, which are the two easiest. We're kind of at an unfair advantage, and just for the sake of the demonstration. And these maps are small enough where you really can't like run and hide from. I mean, you'll pretty easily run into them. Some of these arenas get a little bit more difficult because there's all these nooks and crannies, and somewhat it's easy to get lost. I can get that kill, and I can look at my radar and see somewhere towards my right. Oh. So kind of that one get. Like, I guess we set it as a kill limit. And again, the story itself is pretty fun. It sets you up with all these different types of mission scenarios. Let's see now. Limits. So, team score. No limit. What's it done? Back. And let's add one more simulant to him, and let's make him somewhat difficult. So we have all these different special ones. Just set him as a normal. Back. And let's put him on a third team. So he'll be playing for the blue team. Back. And we're good to go. This one should play a little more smoothly. You know, so I can hold down A and kind of cycle through my weapons if I have any. There's some ammo, he's a nice weapon on the ground. So you got a dragon now. But I can also tap A and we'll kind of cycle through them. Ran to the normal sim that time. So pick up all the different weapons. Again, the normal sim still is played pretty easy. There's some ones that are a lot more difficult, and this kind of the nice variation in difficulty allows for any player to kind of jump in and have an enjoyable multiplayer experience. For a game this age, it's nice to see that kind of depth and layer and put it into like a multiplayer experience. So we're gonna finish up this multiplayer experience, this game ourselves. That's been all for this episode. We basically showed you the good majority of what you can do in multiplayer. So thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe.
See you guys.